You're damn right. Welcome, you guys, to this week's edition of the Six Gaming Podcast. Some technical difficulties aside.
I'm getting this look from my wife like you wouldn't believe right now.
I believe it. I believe it. So, again, welcome you guys to the Six Gaming Podcast. I am your host, as always, Showsan.
Yes.
That's right. With me
Always.
is my very esteemed co-hosts. One of which is fighting his wife, so we'll get back to him.
You can't say
All right.
always, show. You weren't even here last week. Or was it last week or was it 2 weeks ago?
It was 2
It was
weeks
sometime.
ago. I think I was here last week. I'm pretty sure I was here last week.
You weren't here
Right,
last
so-
week because I said I was filling in as always.
Well, quit doing that. So, Coles, why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself?
I'm Coles. I'm not a cute koala right now.
No,
up?
very blurry, Coles.
It's
He
not
was-
as blurry as it used to be. I found the focus button.
Adjust it a little
It's
bit more.
nice.
Okay.
Mess with it later.
Yeah,
Right.
Later.
Next week, Colts will be super clear and high def.
Hopefully. God
It's like
forbid.
all these videos.
Whoa. We don't want to have anything super clear and high def about Coles.
Yeah.
I
Right.
can use my other camera.
No.
Because
We don't wanna see
because
that
Ron
camera.
has seen the videos.
The one that's under his desk. That's the other camera.
Right.
Oh, this one. Look at it.
So, Penth, go ahead and introduce yourself.
I'm Penn.
Hi. The most monotone. And finally,
I am not the sword fighter.
not a sword fighter or
No.
show.
He's not the Highlander.
No. That is Ron, you guys.
There
with
can
the
be only one, and
goofy-ass
it's
beard.
not me.
So yeah, welcome. I gotta kind of get adjusted here. So how you guys doing? I am happy to have you guys as always this week. We're gonna start things off as we always do with. My button doesn't work.
Yeah, screw it.
Break your button. Here.
Good news,
Good
everyone.
news, everyone.
Oh,
There it is.
Nice.
Good news, everyone.
See, this is why we don't. This is why we should test things out before the podcast, but we never do. We're never.
No. Fuck it. We'll do it live. We'll do it live.
We'll do it live.
Messy but effective, I guess.
Absolutely.
Damn right. Messy but effective. So yeah, so let's talk some news, you guys. I don't know if you guys have been a part of the service or whatever, but Sony has recently bought out On Live video game service.
And then closed it.
Yeah.
And then closed it very promptly. Now, I tested On Live. They weren't bad at all. It was interesting, for sure, but their gaming selection at the time was terrible. So I very promptly gave up on them.
Yeah, I don't really know if this is like going to be the future of online gaming. Now, for in-house, like the what's the thing that
Steam thing.
No, not Steam.
Steam has one.
It's called like the Shield or something.
Yeah,
Oh,
NVIDIA.
NVIDIA?
Has it.
The NVIDIA Shield.
NVIDIA's deal. Yeah. And I checked that out at BlizzCon, and that looked pretty cool. But that's
Well-
like local area. This is like over the internet. And I'm not sure. I mean, how does that even play?
Well,
Supposedly pretty
very-
well.
it's supposedly pretty well. It's a little laggy. The graphics are there, but when I was playing games, the audio was kind of desynced
Mhm.
a bit. So, I mean, it was okay. What it would do is, while you were playing, it would be caching in the background and then loading that content. I don't know. Again, the content sucks, so I kind of dropped them. But at the time, this was, which one was it? That covert, you're a spy, having to go kill everybody quietly game.
Splinter Cell.
Yes, thank you, Splinter Cell. It wasn't the newest one, but the one just prior to that. I don't know. Doesn't matter. It was crap. So, moving
You
on.
like Splinter Cell? Splinter Cell?
I didn't like the previous ones. The newest
No.
one was pretty good.
Now, did they say why they shut it down? Are they building their own? I mean, are they buying out the
They did the
competition?
same thing to another one recently too. They bought a couple of them, so they're probably just eating patents, and then they're going to make their
Well-
own. It sucks and cost too much.
But here's the thing, though. If you guys don't follow Sony all that much, I have a PlayStation 4, so I'd like to know what's going on. They've started their own streaming service for their old PlayStation 3 games, called, was it PlayStation Live or something like that?
Now.
Or yeah, PlayStation Now. There you go. So I think maybe this is their answer to that, is maybe to buy up their servers and then use that to stream. But that's only a hunch. I mean,
Interesting.
yeah. So, yeah.
Me personally, I'd rather have the games installed on whether it's Xbox or PC.
Oh,
I don't
absolutely.
want to
Me
have
too.
to rent these things, you know?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, that really gets into the, do you own your games? Do you have a license to play your games?
Well, you never own the game. Even when you buy a boxed copy, you're just buying a license.
I don't.
License use.
Are older games?
That's
I
the way
mean, I know
software
you.
works. That's not
Well, I
just
know-
gaming. That's all software.
Right, but that's been true for a while. But like, even back in like the 90s, didn't you own your you own the
absolutely.
media, you own the license, and they couldn't revoke your license?
Yeah,
Or is-
absolutely.
I
And
feel like
that's
that
just
changed
it.
sometime in like the late 90s.
I
I could
still
be
have
wrong.
old discs for Monkey Island 2, the old floppy discs. I've got Myst on CD.
Yeah.
You can't
Well-
revoke that.
Well,
And that was my fear of Steam when Steam first launched was, well, if I invest into this, what's to stop them from pulling my game? And that's happened before with Steam. They've pulled games before.
Mhm.
You know, so...
Well, a
Yeah.
couple of the games that they pulled were online games that got shut down, and there's no reason to have it on Steam anymore. You
Well,
can't
sure.
play it offline.
But again, you invested in this content. To
That's
to
true.
me, that's pretty much ownership. I mean, you
Yeah.
paid full price for these.
Kindle did that with, ironically, a
Right,
1984 Animal Farm.
Yeah, no, that's very true. Actually,
Whether or not it's revocable or not, it's up for debate.
You know what's kind of
Right.
horrible though? Is some of those MMOs that you played like 3 years. Like I remember the Matrix Online.
hmm
Then 3 years of money goes down the drain because they have to take it offline.
yeah,
Yeah.
no,
Yeah.
that's true. But that's what the what do you say? Like the threat that you face with an early game like that. I mean, sometimes you just don't know with MMOs.
Well, it's
yeah,
also
MMOs.
it's like an opportunity cost, right? Like, if you rent an apartment, you're paying rent, and if you buy a house, you're paying a mortgage plus insurance. But then when you go to sell the house, you get some of your money back. Like, you don't get all your money back. Like, if you buy a $200,000 house with a 30-year mortgage, that's like a $400,000 investment, and then you sell it for $250,000. People are like, oh, I made $50,000 on my house. No, you lost $150,000. But the money
Right.
paid while you were living in it was your cost of that benefit of living in it. So like, yeah, you spent $15 a month playing Enter the Matrix or whatever, or Matrix Online.
Yeah.
But at the end of that, did you have fun for those $15 a month? If so, then it was worth it.
Yeah. No, that's a very valid point. So,
Yep.
all right. Anyone else that want to add to this at all, or?
No, it's.
I'd only be mad
interesting
if
topic.
League of Legends got taken down for.
I don't think they'll go down anytime soon.
After like $600 in the game
I believe it.
And finally getting platinum.
and getting platinum, plat 4 at that.
Very
Congratulations,
nice, sir. Very nice.
I was stuck in gold 4 forever.
Forever
Stuck in
4.
plat 4. Yeah, that's forever 4. I must be
You're
part of
gonna
the-
you're gonna end up on Team Liquid.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see.
Forever 4. Awesome.
All right, so I got another note in here about YouTube, but I'm not familiar with it. Who wants to take this one?
I'll take this one. Basically, one of the YouTubers named Angry Joe. I'm sure a couple of you might have heard of this guy.
No idea.
He does like game reviews and stuff like that. And he did one for I guess it was Mario Party 10 or something like that. And he got a copyright takedown notice from Nintendo. Yeah. So basically, he decided that since Nintendo's, going to do all this, they have this thing called the Creators Program, where basically if you do a Nintendo stream, you have to partner with them, and they take 40% of your costs.
What?
Ad revenue.
If you're like Twitch partnered or whatever, or just in
any
general?
any kind of partner.
Yeah, you
And
have to be specifically partnered with Nintendo, or else you can't put their stuff up.
and otherwise you get the takedown notice like this guy did. And he was so angry about this that he said that, I'm going to take my 2 million followers and we're not going to do Nintendo anymore. We're not going to give you guys free press.
Good for
We're not
him.
gonna do reviews. So he did this angry rant about it as well. So
Good.
yeah, it's kind of strange because we're in a world where other companies are embracing the whole
Absolutely.
online media.
It's
Twitch,
taken
Yeah.
a while.
Whereas
It
Nintendo's
is,
trying
but
to make a buck off of it, and that's just
Well,
rubbing people
And the other
wrong
thing
way.
you have to remember is Nintendo is a Japanese company, and a lot of the other producers are American companies, so they're
right.
their kind of cultural outlook on how they perceive it may be different also.
It's
Yeah,
probably
sure.
very different, yeah. Well, I don't know if you guys know, but Nintendo also recently put out a cease and desist for a it was a web-based version of Super Mario 64. And they put out this huge cease and desist, and you will take down this website immediately. Of course, the guy did, but a lot of people are kind of outraged on that as well.
Part of that, as I understood it, he made like an HD remake of Mario 64, like the first couple of worlds,
Mm-hmm.
but he like was using like some of the ROM resources from them. Like it was not totally on the up and up. Like he was asking for donations, and like there was some stuff where like they kind of smacked him down harder than they needed to, but it was not really within the like, oh, check out this cool thing that I did. It was him. I mean, he was making money off Nintendo resources. So
See, I wasn't privy to that whole story. Just what I read was, hey, this guy kind of recreated it as a web-based version. Have fun, and then Nintendo smashed him down.
no, there was some other details to it.
Interesting.
That's why you get the license and you don't own the game. If you were to own the game, you'd be able to do something like that.
Cue the eternal debate.
Yep.
Yep. All right,
That's
so
even like there was like a thing with WoW for a while where like, do you own the version that's in your like RAM cache or something like that? Because it had to do with like people trying to bot, and like when you have a saved copy of the data on your computer, do you own that copy of it? There's like a whole like it went to court at one point about that stuff.
yeah, that's very interesting. That's a debate for another show, I think.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's very,
So
very
you're
interesting.
never going to debate it. You're going to leave it up to another show.
A
I
different
don't know.
show.
Maybe some other show will take up the topic, but it won't be. It definitely
We don't
won't
want
be this
another
show.
You know what? We completely forgot during the introductions to top off with your news of the day.
My news. Okay,
Your
so
news of the day. was
my news of the day is very important,
awesome.
you guys, because show is awesome. That's right. I rule.
This is the awesome show.
So awesome. He
This is
hasn't
the awesome show.
It's his first
No.
4 episodes.
Oh yeah, you guys
How
missed
awesome
me.
he
Don't
is.
play like you didn't. No, I got a new assignment at work, so I've been really busy lately. We'll get into that later. Doesn't matter. Okay, so let's talk Diablo 3, you guys. Season 3 is starting. Uh-oh.
Season
Who
2
ends
is
tomorrow
ending.
night?
Well, yep. So, who are my Diablo guys? I guess that would be Ron.
I started getting back into it.
There
I'm
you
enjoying
go.
it.
I
man.
played a little bit. Yeah, the beginning.
I
Of the
got a 36 rift down, which was 3 off of my pace from last season, so I'm pretty happy about that.
Way beyond what I can do.
I got like I started playing my wizard, which I hadn't barely played, but I have like four out of the 6 that I need for the best in slot, and I got like
very nice.
3 of them in one afternoon with some dude that was just trashing Torment 3 and ran
I
behind that.
seriously need your guys' luck. I've been working on my monk for so long, I cannot get a set piece to save my life. I
just finished it.
I have one piece of Sun Wuko's set or whatever.
Yeah, that's
A bunch of the pieces that I've got have one of the pieces came from buying with shards, and the other ones have almost been all drops from like debris. Not even from mobs, just like
vases.
Skeletons on the ground that got blown up or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm actually pretty happy with where I'm at. I just got a Unity upgrade not too long ago, so it's
Oh, cool.
I'm still getting drops and stuff.
I never got a Unity ever.
I figure I'm
Yeah,
going
I
to
don't.
a lot tomorrow to try to get better than 36. I figure a good 37 with like skeletons and zombies and stuff, I'll probably be able to do. My biggest problem is that it takes me like 6, 7, 8 minutes to kill a frickin' boss.
Oh, jeez.
It's terrible. I can get the 100% I need in like 5 to 10 minutes, but that boss puts me over. It's just stupid.
Yeah.
Now if it's like Saxtress, that guy could blow up because if there's ads in the fight, it's so much
It's
easier.
over.
It's
Yeah.
so easier with exploding bombs.
So the big news out of Diablo 3, of course, Season 2 ends tomorrow, Ron, so you better get on your game.
Absolutely. And Friday is the beginning of Season 3 as well.
Hell
And
yeah, it is.
I
And
have-
Show will not be taking a part of this.
We may have a special guest for Season 3.
Uh-oh.
Maybe.
No.
Maybe.
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 I hear in the background a
Um,
very hesitant maybe.
Yeah. We're going to get my buddy Bubba playing, too. He's all
Oh,
set.
there you go.
I'm going to
Alright.
be doing a wizard.
I'll see if I can join you guys. I'll see if I can join you. We'll see. So, all right. StarCraft 2 Legacy of the Void closed beta is officially begun, and our own
That's it,
Diablo
bitches.
guy somehow got a key in there.
Woohoo!
I'm
Veg
actually
is so freaking jealous. I
I'm-
mean,
I'm-
he wanted to, like, eat me.
I'm
like,
actually a
literally
little upset
devour.
about this.
Not like Coles eat, like veg eat, like devour.
Yeah.
Like
I'm
absorb.
actually a little bit upset about this, Ron. We're coming from a guy who doesn't play StarCraft at all. Gets a key.
Yeah, I still haven't finished the second, for the first X pack. I did finish Wings of Liberty, but I did not finish Heart of the
Heart
Swarm.
of the Swarm.
You should be
I haven't
ashamed
even
of
started
yourself.
it. I need to start it.
Brood War 2.
Yeah,
Oh,
pretty
I did.
much.
I did the original ones like back in. God, when were those released?
1997-ish,
Yeah,
probably.
something
I
like
think I
that.
did in
The
2000.
golden age of Star Age.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, because
So,
I
awesome.
remember when we had our startup, Tracks in Space, we would play StarCraft in the office after hours.
Good for you.
And we had one guy that was like top 10 ladder.
Really?
Yeah.
Good on him.
And he
I'm
was
still
just-
a little bit.
He would
upset
go
about this.
1v7 against the bots on the hardest difficulty and win. That's how good he was.
I
and we watch him
played.
do
That's
this, and
pretty
it's
impressive.
just sickening.
Yeah.
I played
how
use map
easily he
settings. That was my jam.
Well, I don't know how well you guys even follow StarCraft, but I always watch the Championship series,
Mhm.
which Blizzard has just finished hosting today. I think was the final match for, I think for this week. But it was amazing. Polt somehow pulled a win completely out of his ass. Very, very close to.
So was it 40
losing.
minutes of gathering resources and 30 seconds of fighting?
Oh God, Ron, you do not deserve a key.
I'm just
That's
asking.
all I'm saying. You do
I'm
not.
just asking. Is that how the game went?
No.
That's how every game
This-
goes.
This whole game was a lot of playing the other guy. But yeah, Polt coming up against the European challenger. I think he was from Denmark, if I remember. But yeah, he ended up pulling out the win. It was brilliant, absolutely brilliant. Yeah,
So there's no Korean in this tournament?
there was Life actually has
Oh, okay.
progressed on to the finals as well. So personally, I'm really hoping to see a Pulp versus Life with Life taking the win. That's just me. That's my
I'm sure Life
prediction.
will take the win.
Yes, Pult unfortunately has taken to playing a lot of Terran, and it's been hurting him quite a bit. So it seems to be Zerg is the meta right now.
Zerg is always the beta. Like,
Yeah, I mean
ever.
Zerg
I've
Rush.
never- I don't even remember when Terran was like the best of the best. Like, that
It wasn't. It never.
I don't
has.
think it has been in StarCraft 2 yet.
Right. So Zerg Rush for the win.
Can I say something totally unrelated? Well, computer
Yeah,
games.
let's do it. Yeah, throw it out there.
I'm just gonna laugh at everyone who has Kentucky winning the championship
Oh yeah.
because
Did they just lose?
Wisconsin beat them 71-64.
Oh my god.
Wait. Hold on. I'm a nerd, so you're gonna have to break this down for me. What are we talking about?
Basically, Brox
He-
is probably going to win
he-
his pool this year because
he-
Duke's going to win.
They put the round thing in the hoop more times.
Oh,
People with the red
NCAA. Okay.
Beat the people with the blue
Oh.
shirts.
Kentucky didn't lose all season, and then they lost. Those poor people.
Yep. There's the
Oh.
facepalm. You guys, I'm a gamer for a reason. I don't do sports at
I
all.
just checked Yahoo. I just checked it. And I was like, no. Somebody
Okay,
beat somebody.
Dan,
Duke, Wisconsin.
No, Dan.
So here's the thing. Last week, my company that I work for hosted a little gaming tournament. Right, we did Call of Duty and Madden 15, if I remember. Except they didn't have enough people sign up for Madden, so I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm just gonna put my name in there and hope to God for the best. I have no idea what I'm doing, no idea what buttons I'm pushing. I'm just trying to get my ball to the end of the field, and I lost terribly. First
Nice.
out. Yeah.
What was the
Yeah.
score?
Don't- What's that?
What was the score?
40. What? 47 to 7, something like that. I mean,
That's
I
not
at least
terrible.
got a touchdown.
bad.
I'll give you that.
I mean, if it was like 98-0, then you might be embarrassed.
Show's the kind of guy that probably always did fake punts and fake field goals every time it came up when he should have been doing
I
that.
just went for it on fourth down.
Shut up! You're ruining my strategy.
Now we know.
That's the strategy of a 12-year-old playing Madden every time.
When I was 12-year-old, and I was
Hey, I
playing
got a
Madden,
touchdown.
Hail Mary every time, go for it on fourth down.
Hey,
Hail
you know
Mary,
what
yep.
though? I'll say this: I grew up in Oklahoma, so I'm kind of by de facto a Sooners fan, and I'm still upset at the Hail Mary pass by Boise State. That's all I'm saying.
You know,
For those
there's
of you that follow college football, you know what I'm talking about. You know.
Oh, wow. Show's angry.
That was some
Bastards.
Lewis Black
That's some
level
angry.
anger right there.
You
Yes.
know.
There's of course Techno Super Bowl for the Nintendo, and I always would play Kansas City because they had one pass play that no one could ever beat the receiver. So you just toss it down and you almost score a touchdown every time. If not, it was a 50-yard gain. It's like ridiculous.
That's still pretty ridiculous.
So yeah,
Okay,
That's StarCraft.
so
Somehow.
right.
let's talk one of my favorites that I am
Hearthstone.
absolutely terrible
What'd you say?
at.
Hearthstone? I said it before
Hearthstone.
anyone
Yeah,
You
knew
said it
to say
before any one of us could say it.
Exactly.
No, you suck. All right, so
Stone.
Blackrock Mountain is officially live. I pre-ordered it and have not played it. There's
Yeah.
something wrong with me.
Well, that's okay.
But
because
it is live.
the wings don't open.
Fuck it.
There's
We'll
5
play it
wings.
live.
Wow. There's like 5 wings, and each one of them opens every week.
Yep.
I've
Okay, so-
played it. Cards are OP, so I quit playing it.
You quit playing
Are
Hearthstone.
they really?
Until I can get the expansion, I'm not playing.
Oh,
I
Really?
don't have enough money for the expansion, so I'm just
Well-
gonna, yeah, the card. Okay, I'm gonna go off a tangent because they just made this new card where every turn that it's out, all your minions cost 1 less, and
Okay.
even when it dies, the minions still cost 1 less.
Oh, they'll nerf that pretty quick, I'm sure.
So there was people doing like Ragnaros for 3 mana, and I was like,
But you know
alright,
what?
I'm done.
But people said the same thing about goblins versus gnomes. People said the same thing.
But no
about
card was
Max
this
Ramos.
bad. This card is horrible. Like, if
Yeah,
it
it's a
dies,
card.
I think the mana should go
They'll-
back to its original cost.
They'll nerf it.
Does it
Don't
only apply to cards in your hand, or is it every card?
Every card.
Oh, wow.
In your
So
whole deck?
Yes, in your whole deck.
So it's a global buff that never goes away.
Yes.
worry.
For minions only,
It-
not for
It
spells.
should be
but
it should be
terrible.
things in your hand. I can see that being over.
I'm
It
going to
is.
play Ragnaros and Alexstrasza.
all at
and-
the same time. You can do like 3 of those
Three
elites in
legendaries,
like 1
yeah.
turn after. So,
Yeah,
it
that's-
gets ridiculous.
Oh, I'd have to
That's a
say
bit
it's I'm
much.
playing Alexstrasza any day of the week.
Oh, God.
You're gonna get
Um,
stabbed. You're gonna get shanked.
Maybe.
You let me down.
Nah, she's
No,
just
you
ignoring me.
You're
It's
gonna
Alex.
get murdered on camera. This is gonna be a snuff film.
God, I
I'm not gonna
hope
get
so.
murdered on camera.
I'm keeping the camera
What's
cue
evidence?
on
Life
you,
insurance.
just waiting for the stab.
Help!
See? And there goes Ron.
I heard a cat.
Right?
I heard a screeching,
Pretty-
hiss, meow of a cat.
Pretty sure someone just murdered a cat.
Oh,
All right.
Oh, that was scary.
So, up next, we are continuing with our Blizzard news, and unfortunately, it's not good news. Heroes of the Dorm, if you guys have heard about this. So, Blizzard put out an invitational. They're doing this big tournament, and they said, hey, if you guys put together a team and you can win this tournament, we will pay your tuition for college.
Which
Right?
is an awesome
Sounds
thing.
awesome. Yeah, it's brilliant. Except it didn't go so well.
No.
So what apparently happened is they had over 900 teams sign up for this, which, by the way, any teams that sign up got a beta invite so that they could play. Okay, you don't even have to have a Blizzard subscription. If you sign up, they'll give you Heroes of the Storm. They had over 900 teams sign up, and very few of them actually participated, apparently. To
They
make
just
matters...
want the beta key.
What's that?
They just want the beta key.
Absolutely.
Care
Yeah, I mean, I can't blame them. I'd probably do the same. But I've already got a key, so... but to make matters worse, they were running into server issues. People could not log in. People couldn't stay in. It was a whole list of issues.
And then in round 6 and 7, due to delays, they had to schedule it over Easter weekend, which pissed people off.
Oh, of course. You know.
That would have been cool.
No, I would too, but I mean, a lot of these.
Well-
you figure Easter.
This is also
Easter
spring
weekend
break for
is
college
great.
students.
Exactly.
Right.
That's what they're going to be wanting to be either on the beach or at home with their family.
Right.
More
mean,
likely-
granted-
They should have signed up for a game tournament.
Well, again, they want the keys.
But
I can't
it wasn't
blame
originally supposed to be over Easter weekend. It was due to server issues.
If
Right.
you want free
It had to be
tuition,
every-
sometimes you have to make sacrifices. Like
Yeah,
when you
Dan
picked up
is
the
heartless.
phone and you said, "Nick or treat,"
Nick, what?
right? No.
What the hell is he talking about?
Like early
What?
'90s, like there was Nickelodeon had a thing where you had to send in a self-addressed postcard, and then
Oh,
they'd call you, and then you had to answer the phone,
I-
Nick or treat, and you'd win like a bunch of money. But if you picked it up, said like hello, then you wouldn't get the money. So you had to like
That
get your
sounds so
parents to
bad.
say Nick or treat.
The thing is,
Wow.
I swear you said something else.
Uh-oh. What did you think he
that
said?
sounds so bad.
What did you think he said?
Wow.
We're
not going there.
No, we're going there. What
We're
did you
not
think he
going there.
Nope.
Can't even say that there.
What did he say?
Nope.
I was with show.
Nope.
Everyone, if you know what I said, it was Nick or treat. And if you thought it was something else, you should go
To Colton's
stick your head in the
website?
toilet.
Look, for the record, I have a whole bag of nope that is just ready for you whenever.
Big bucket of nope.
A whole bucket of nope.
I can only imagine like a 3-year-old answering the phone. Nick or treat.
Yeah.
Right? You happen to walk through Harlem. Nick or treat.
Well, you didn't even have
Yeah, see, you pictured
well,
that. That's what you
a
get.
founders pack offer ending soon.
Oh, God.
Oh boy.
Founders pack offer is ending soon.
Oh, man.
Next, World of Warcraft.
All right. So, up next, the Founders Pack offer
Is ending soon.
ending.
I said that twice.
I think he said it 3 times.
Did you? Good. All right, moving on.
Dan's
World of
rooting.
Warcraft. Who wants to take this one?
Roll the what?
You do.
Who?
You.
Me? Yeah,
because-
the guy who got banned from WoW for
Uh-oh.
apparently botting. Okay, so we're
Yeah,
going to
have you
go
called
off
him yet?
on a tangent. Okay, so I called Blizzard. Let me backtrack. Sorry, let me collect myself here. Okay, So I got a very interesting email from Blizzard. Said you are banned for 6 months. 6 months.
Well, you shouldn't be botting.
For exploitation of game mechanics. That's what they accused me of. So I sent them an email back, right? I put in a ticket, and they responded back with basically, this ban will stand, and basically don't exploit the game. So I called them. I said, hey, what do you mean by exploitation of game mechanics? What exactly did I do to piss you guys off? To which they pretty promptly replied, you were botting.
And you said that's news to me.
Really? Yeah, basically. Okay, so Blizzard, first of all, I got better shit to do in my day than bot. Let's be real. I've played this game non-stop, giving you countless amounts of money for me to turn around and get myself banned for trying to find, what, I don't know, farming fish? What exactly are you accusing me of?
Did they tell you, like, what they said you were botting on? Like, what were you doing to bot? Or, like...
No, they don't give that information.
Yeah,
Like,
they didn't give me very specific.
Same way
It
with Ryan,
was-
like, what can I do to prove I'm innocent? They're like, well, we can't really tell you that. So,
Right, and that's exactly what they were doing, which is very frustrating. So, I'm banned for 6 months.
Do you cancel your account?
Yeah, no, I stopped my subscription very quickly.
That's pretty.
Yeah, you
poor
guys
that
aren't
they
getting it.
aren't telling you. I mean,
But
that's a good way of losing customers. I mean,
it's a very good way. I mean, I talked to you guys on the phone, like face to face practically, and they just refuse. So, Big Show here has moved on to WildStar. Sorry, guys. Best of luck to you. Now, that's not to say that I won't pick up WoW again once my account unlocks, but for now, I ain't doing that.
So, have you heard the rumors about WoW being a 2-tier expansion, or Warlord's Draenor being a 2-tier expansion?
Yeah, I've heard something about that.
I tell you, if they do that, I will never, well, I can't say never, but I'll be so upset with them.
interesting.
Oh,
Because,
yeah.
well, this expansion was more expensive than any other expansion, and I feel it came kind of half released. Like, we were supposed to get Tanan, they're like 3 months before it came out. We can't do Tanan, so they'll be there in a patch.
Yeah, it'll be interesting. But anyway, on to World of Warcraft news. As a lot of you guys who have been playing, you should be familiar with Gorehowl. And if you're not, promptly stop your subscription to WoW and go find something else to do. Anyway, Gorehowl is officially becoming a real thing. They have Blizzard has teamed up with a blacksmith to actually recreate the entire weapon to its smallest details. That's pretty impressive, if you ask me.
Awesome.
And then it's gonna hang on the wall at Blizz, or they're gonna sell it to people? What are they doing?
I don't know. I would assume it's probably going on their wall.
Probably.
To be honest. But if you guys haven't seen some of this stuff before, there's another guy who's a blacksmith, and he recreates a ton of video game iconic weaponry and armor. One of which he recently did. What was it? Zelda's Shield, The Legend of Zelda: Link's Shield.
Mhm.
Did I really call it Zelda's Shield? Oh God, I do not belong in this podcast. What is wrong with
playing
me?
Zelda in Zelda, right?
Right, yeah, that's how the game works.
We gotcha. You want to save Link.
Right, you have to
Okay.
save Link.
I got to that. I understand completely.
Yeah. So,
Just so you know, Show, you're broadcasting with no audio on Twitch.
oh, isn't that interesting?
Yeah, I did that once. Your audio input on OBS is wrong.
I'm working on
That's
it.
all is. You just need to restart the stream with the right audio source.
Yeah, I'll work that. So,
Well, you
Ron,
should be
take
fine
over
on
for
YouTube.
me.
No, you should
Well,
be
that's
fine on YouTube. So,
Well, go ahead and press on. I'm going to try to correct this real quick.
all right. Well, this is a good time too because we're at the end of the Blizzard news, and we have the League of Legends news. Dan,
Drinking time.
What you drinking?
Scotch.
Scotchity scotch. All right. So, of course,
There it goes into my belly.
yes. This week is the League of Legends LCS Spring Split Tournament. It's quarterfinal weekend, and boy, were the games today boring. H2K demolished Copenhagen Wolves 3-zip, and Team Liquid upset CLG, also 3-zip. I mean, it wasn't even a competition. The best game of the day was the second game of Liquid and CLG. So,
Earth was more exciting.
yeah, tomorrow. What was? Earth? Yeah, I played a few games of Earth mode during that. It was terrible.
Who won? I think Swig won.
What was
Or
that?
did Yellow win? I don't remember.
Yellow won.
Was it Swag? Yellow won?
Yeah, because
Yellow.
they had the
There you go.
Earthvitational, which was their annual event that they do to on April Fools, and I think it was like Hotshot GG and Odd One
All the
and
old people.
other people.
League of Legends,
Yeah, a lot of old people, and then they replaced the Odd One and Reginald with Bjergsen and the Odd Brother, aka Maple Street, and they ended up rolling over Rush Hour pretty bad. And that wouldn't be the first time that Rush Hour lost. They got demolished by Piglet today. He said it. In fact, I have a quote here from Double Lift on CLG. He says, "Nothing I could really say about our match. We played our best and didn't choke or tilt like everyone will assume. We just got outplayed 5v5. He also went on to say how Piglet was one of the hardest laning opponents he's ever had to play against. So CLG is out. I don't think CLG's beaten them since last year.
No, they're like 6-1. They're Liquid 6-1 against them or something like that.
Yeah, terrible.
But I mean, nothing can stop Liquid from forever forward. I mean, no matter if that was TSM.
Yeah.
It's all Liquid forever forward.
I mean, that's all I got for League of Legends. I mean, not a whole lot going on. Obviously, the other quarterfinals are tomorrow as well, where Impulse will play.
Those should be much better.
Impulse will play Gravity. I'm fully expecting Gravity to win, and then having TSM and Cloud9 win next week, which will set up a fourth-place match between Team Liquid and Gravity, which would just be hilarious.
Yeah. That'll be real nice.
I want to see, like, Gravity just come out of nowhere and take first for this laugh so hard.
If there's any dark horse team, it's Gravity, I think. They have the ability to beat any team.
Yes. And the funniest thing is their entire team is just nonchalant about like every game they go into.
Mm-hmm.
Like they all just sit back. Like Saint's like this old guy playing League of Legends. But he's told even the interviewer, he's like, I don't even care if I win or lose. You know, I'm happy if I win, but if I lose, it's whatever.
Nice.
But yeah, that's it.
I'm a big fan of Gravity.
And just a reminder that all these news stories, if you missed anything, you want to go back, look into these deeper, we post these news stories up on our Facebook page at facebook.com/6gaminggg. If you go to the episode 8 event, you will find all the news stories under there.
Yup.
And I post the highlights every Monday.
You damn right he does. So,
Yeah.
All right. Is that about it, Ron?
That's news.
All right. So we are going to move on to our gaming section, which basically is the point of the podcast where we talk about basically what have you been playing? Is there anything interesting that's been going on in your world of gaming? So I think I might take this one last. So you know what? Penth, why don't you go ahead and take it, sir?
I've been playing Diablo 3. I bought, I think 2 weeks ago, whatever. I bought the expansion when it was on sale for $20, and I've been enjoying that. So I've been playing the rifts and the bounties and stuff, and finding that there are lots of people who play the game, just not at 60 playing the campaign over and over again.
Oh, sure.
Right?
There's all kinds of people out there. And as I said a little bit ago, maybe before the podcast started, but anyway, I got a bunch of tier pieces, or set pieces, whatever we call them, and on my wizard, and probably gonna try something else soon. So, and Ron, thanks to Ron for power leveling all my guys. Took like
he's good at that.
15-20 minutes a guy.
Yeah, I know, it's great.
It was pretty awesome.
Power leveling is actually a little fun. I mean, it's it's kind of fun seeing the person that's following you die over and over again.
Oh, I'm sure you enjoy that.
I said it was kind of like playing.
Power level.
It was like playing Geometry Wars on
Yeah.
Right?
pacifism mode.
Pacifism.
You try not to get hit, but you can't actually do anything.
Oh yeah, that's so
Yeah,
funny.
pretty accurate. All right, Coles. How about you, man? What's going on?
Wait. I have a question. Well, Coles is offline. But I have a question for Dan. What's your gold at?
My gold? Oh, and WoW, I don't know. I didn't check this week. This week, honestly, I've been kind of busy and haven't been reposting everything, and I haven't made any big sales. So it's
Gotcha.
The mount farmers or whatever are back. So
So that rooster is.
I've been able to post my rooster at 500,000, and somebody was posting at 800,000. So I was like, oh, I'm 300,000 under. Someone will eventually buy it. Now someone's posting at 200,000 again. So can't sell
It's
that.
really messing with you.
Can't win.
Nope. But
All right,
eventually, or I'll just have a rooster mount.
Ron, what have you been doing?
As I said earlier, I've also been playing a bit of Diablo. Of course, with the season ending, I'm probably going to be playing a lot more tomorrow. I want to try to push 37. If I could get back to 39, that would be great. I just don't see that happening on the Monk unless I get something really good really soon. But with the season ending, I'll be probably going back to my Witch Doctor for a little bit next week during the off season, which off season lasts only like 5 days. I can't wait to see what my Paragon's going to be. I'm hoping it's like 6. It'll probably be 650 somewhere around there. So should be pretty good. Of course, still been playing World of Warcraft, and some bit of sad news. I have left 6 minutes to release.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Well, roncli has, but you've got.
I still have Akshay in there, yeah.
Ron's never gonna give up control of his guild.
I don't know if you know, on the Coriel Strauss guild, I had to turn that over to Salitha since I never play on Coriel Strauss.
Yeah, that's fine.
Ron was willing to sell me the guild for iced tea, but I couldn't find the right kind.
Yeah, I couldn't find the right kind of iced tea.
Oh, I believe it. Ron's pretty picky.
Yeah, I
dairy. Oh wait.
Find it. Anyway, so I did join the Senjin guild called For Honor this past week. And we've been me and Soli and Penth and Nymph and Moradin. We've been raiding with them. We found them in the Looking for group, and we got ninja invites every raid since. So I figure they liked us enough to bring us back.
That's awesome.
I think we've cleared 6 guys in normal now on Blackrock Foundry.
Almost got Gruul on Heroic.
Yeah, we almost got Gruul. We were pretty close. We were just making some basic mistakes. I personally had a bad night on Gruul. I was not doing very well.
Yeah, Gruul's a little weird sometimes.
Yeah, I mean, I was doing stupid stuff like getting too close to the tank and getting overhead blows or whatever they're called. But I mean, they weren't attempt-ending mistakes. We were having a lot of issues with the Inferno Slice. That was more what was causing us to die. We did get them to enrage once, but we had like half the raid dead. It was not cool. So I figure they'll get them. They're a very resilient group. Even though we were failing, they weren't blowing up or anything. So it was pretty cool. And
yeah, it's always good to hear.
I felt it was a good fit, so I talked to them and transferred over and joined them on Friday.
Very nice.
Or it's Thursday night, I think. So yeah,
awesome.
That is that's my World of Warcraft news. Of course, been playing lots of Descent. I finally got some wins on that ladder. I got 6 wins. I'm now the top bronze pilot. But I've been streaming all of my matches on this as well. And I have an archive of them at youtube.com/roncli. It's like one of the first playlists there. So if you're interested in what 6 Degrees of Freedom looks like, if you want to see a game that was made in 1994, still being played today,
go check out Monkey Island.
Go check out Monkey Island. yeah. Go check out the Descent videos. There's a couple funny moments in there too. So, and then the last thing, of course, been playing a lot of ultra rapid fire mode in League of Legends. I'm actually having a lot of fun with Lux. because she just throws out lasers every 10 seconds.
Oh, I can imagine.
It's so much fun. And then last week, of course, we did Bronze Plays on Sunday. 3-0, bitches.
You didn't have trolls this time.
Bronze 3. Oh, that second game I thought I was going to lose hard because we had a very poor early and mid game, but we had a late game team fight that we won and ended up getting the Nexus off of. So, Veg was with me for those 3 games as well. So, very cool. We'll do it again tomorrow night.
Yeah, fun. All right, Coles, what have you been doing, man?
So it's spring break, so I've been hitting my PS2 pretty hard. I played. Yes, I've been playing Shadow of the Colossus. I beat that.
Yeah.
And then I beat all 3 Ape Escape games again. They're awesome. Other than that, I did a bunch of CS:GO.
Yeah.
Ranked in that. I haven't got ranked yet because every 2 games you win, you have to wait for 24 hours to get ranked again.
What?
Yes. Well, and for your first 10 wins.
Oh.
I don't know why.
Weird.
Yes.
Right?
Then some more Final Fantasy.
Yeah.
RuneScape. I got some RuneScape going. Yep.
So
You're all
you're
over the map.
kind of all over the place, yeah.
Which Final Fantasy?
14 online. The MMO.
Okay.
14 online.
Yep.
We just got down turn 7 as a guild, so I was pretty happy.
Cool.
This is like Ragnaros was and Kata.
Very cool.
Yeah, and then League of Legends at Platinum. So that was exciting. I was literally gold 5. Then in a week I went to plat 5. Somehow. I don't know. I just went on a
You
winning
had this
streak.
huge winning streak. It was crazy.
Yeah, I don't know.
It was
how
like-
you-
Like you won 8 games in a row.
In
all
gold
the way
1
up to
in the plat. Yeah.
yeah.
And then even there, I won like 5 more games in a row to get to plat 4. So, but
Cool.
with that though, I don't think I want to play ranked anymore. Because
Wow.
the people I'm coming
yeah.
up against are good. Like these, I'm getting like the plat 1s, diamond 5s.
Right.
They're good.
Well, they'll make
So
you better.
I-
Keep playing.
Well, I was going to say that's
Yeah.
why they're in that spot. I mean,
And I'm just like, I'm gonna take a break. I haven't played any ranked for like 4 days, 5 days.
Oh, come on. Don't stop. Don't stop until you're on stage.
Right?
I don't know. Like they opened my eyes to how good you can be at this game and how bad I am at this game.
yeah.
You're so bad you're in platinum.
I know that's the scary part that you can be so much better than platinum. So
Yeah.
I feel like
Cool.
bronze. But yeah, other than that,
Oh, you're not bronze. I'm bronze.
Right.
so
Awesome. Okay. Well, for me, you guys, I found
He hasn't
something
been playing
very.
WoW.
What's that? Yeah, not playing WoW. I found
Nope,
something
no
very
WoW.
interesting. So there's a game called Aperture Tag. Can anyone guess where that's coming from?
Sounds like
Portal.
a portal thing.
It is a Portal thing. So what this is somebody took Portal 2 and they created a like a community-based mod, except they're selling it, which is very interesting. So it's $3 at least when I bought it. But the cool thing is what they did was they got rid of portals entirely, and instead gave you a paint gun where you can do either the blue gel or the orange gel, which is either like a bouncy thing
sounds
or
cool.
running. Right, and so the only thing you can do is using those gels, you have to find your way through the puzzles and the maps. It is so much fun.
Oh, I'm looking at the video now. I mean, it looks pretty fun.
It's amazing, and if you guys are at all a Portal fan, I highly recommend it.
never
It
played
is
Portal.
so definitely worth the money,
You need to
regardless.
play Portal, dude. You
I
need to
never played
break
Portal.
down and play it.
I
Yeah,
played the demo
how have you
I
not
don't-
played it?
because every time I have money for it, I look at this other game that's right next to it on the Steam sale. I'm like,
Uh,
this other game
Nope.
looks good.
don't move on, man. Go back. But yeah, I've been doing a lot of that, and then of course since Blizzard decided to ban me, I've been playing WildStar. I have no idea what's going on in this game. Not in the least.
All-Star's amazing.
But it's a ton of fun. I mean,
Oh
this
yeah,
game
WildStar's a blast.
is fantastic. the storyline is almost non-existent to me, but everything else in the game definitely
that's
makes up
my
for
main
it.
complaint about WildStar is that there's like a very, very loose storyline in questing. It's like
Right.
the way World of Warcraft used to be before Cataclysm.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, there's kind of lore there, but not.
Yeah, there's not
really.
real, like, so in Final Fantasy there's the main storyline, like,
Right.
they have just a set of quests for the main storyline. Like, WildStar doesn't really have, like, here's what's really going on in the world, it's like, well, here's some stuff in this area, and here's some stuff in this area, but there's not a big picture. At least that's how I felt going through it.
Yeah. No, that's good. But yeah, I've been playing Aperture Tag, and then for some reason,
I might
and
have to hit this.
I don't
This
know
is
how
just
this
too
works, but Ron, a couple podcasts back, brought up idle games. I had no idea what this was. No idea what these were.
cool.
Okay,
Oh, no.
so
Show is the captain cookie clicker.
yeah, no, not quite. Adventure Capitalist, which you can find it on Congregate, and now on Steam, it recently released on there, completely free, and all it is you buy basically stocks in these different types of companies. So like a lemonade stand, pizza delivery, oil, stuff like this, and you try to amass as much of a as much money as you can. And I don't know, I'm addicted. I'm absolutely addicted. But
Very nice.
yeah, so that's what I've been playing.
You just stare at it as the money scrolls across your screen.
Absolutely, I do. I sit here for just absolutely almost hours, just waiting so I can buy the next upgrade. I don't know. Idle games got me. Real quick though, I do want to say thank you to Isabella for the follow. You are awesome, my dear. Thank you. So anyway, that's what I've been playing. So this brings us to what is very quickly becoming my favorite part of the podcast.
And there's no music.
No, there is no music. It's even better. This is the Six Gaming Roundtable. So what we do is every week we bring up a different question or topic or idea, and we debate it amongst each other and very much the stream, the viewers. So this week I brought up the question, what upcoming games are you looking forward to? So this one isn't quite a debate so much as it is, I don't know, what are you going to drop your money on?
Star Citizen and No Man's Sky.
No Man's Sky for sure. Like 100%, no question. The day before, like the day it comes out, the hour.
Really?
It's like,
I don't know this game at all.
you gotta check it out.
Yeah, I'm failing pretty hard here.
It's procedurally generated space exploration.
Kind of deal.
Yeah, I'm out.
it's
It
sort
sounds
of
like Kerbal.
Nah, not Kerbal. It's mostly like Spore, but without the civilization building. Like you get like a ship and you can go to different planets and all the different terrain is there. And
Ron, do you remember what that Terraria space game was called?
Space Engineers.
The other one, the 2D.
No. Oh, 2D?
That we played for a little bit.
I will find that.
that one was called Starbound.
Starbound.
Oh,
It's kind of similar to that. That's
Interesting.
That's what the creators kind of compared it to. So.
I need to play
Yeah.
Starbound again. I had fun playing that game.
Yeah, we had like a giant play night with me, you, and Veg for like 6
Yeah, we
hours.
played like once, and that's all we did.
Yeah.
And it's a decent game. We should definitely try it some more. I think I've played it single player a few times.
I haven't played Terraria forever since the last time we played either.
They've changed the game so much.
I
But,
absolutely love that you guys are talking about quote-unquote smaller games,
Mhm.
right? None of the AAA titles.
well, I'm
which-
about to talk a AAA title.
Well,
All
the
right,
ones
what's
that I
yours
said are
then?
AAA. but-
So Dan mentioned Star Citizen earlier, and of course,
Yeah.
we had a few guys like Wingman and Rob Irving. They founded the Descendant Studios, and they're going to turn Descent into a AAA title.
Yeah.
And this is Descent Underground, of course. And I am so stoked about this game. By the way, the Kickstarter's up to 60% with 5 days left. They're thinking that when it hits the last 24 hours, it's gonna go over the top. So, really looking forward to this.
Yeah, I
there
might
are
have
also
to put my money in there.
now I also want to plug 3 other 6-degree shooter games that I am looking forward to. Because I'm a big Descent fan. I've got every one that's been made except for Forsaken. I really need to get that game. I may rectify that problem at some point.
Yeah.
But there's 3 other ones coming out. The most notorious of which is Soul Citizen. Soul Citizen was supposed to be the next Descent game until Interplay sent them a cease and desist.
Yeah.
So they're in the process of rebranding it. They were very close to release. So Soul Citizen is, that's going to be very Descent-like. There's Sublevel 0, which is a 6-degree of freedom game, which looks very pixelated in terms of like the explosions are so cheaply done. It's not funny.
Oh yeah.
But
I like those games.
But exactly what you're saying is, just because the graphics are less than AAA doesn't mean the game's not going to be fun to play, and it does look pretty fun to play.
Yeah.
Now they're touting this as there's like if you die, it's permadeath.
Oh,
Yeah.
I hate those
And
games.
in a 6-degree of freedom game, I can't imagine that being fun.
Yeah.
Because you die so much in multiplayer, and I don't know if it's multiplayer, it might just be PvE, but
still.
that's supposed to be out this summer. And the last one is called Geocore, which is also made by a Descent fan, and that's also coming out this summer as well. So we got 4 6-degree of freedom games to look forward to here. It's a great time to be a Descent fan.
Yeah, it sounds like it. So, Isabella, unfortunately, next topic is not Minecraft. Nope. Not
Minecraft.
We do like it. I like it. I just haven't played it in a while.
Right.
Hey, Ron.
Yeah.
You know Cube World.
Yeah.
And
Cube
how
World.
amazing it was.
And how unupdated it was.
Yes.
Right.
Have you heard of a game called Trove?
Spell it? Spell it?
IT.
Trove.
Yeah, it's
free to play.
Like
This one, a
like a
voxel
treasure
MMO
trove.
adventure from. It's the same company.
Huh.
Triton?
Tryon
It's
World.
the same company that made Rift.
Oh,
Rift, the MMO.
Uh-huh. Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, it's free to play, and it's pretty much Cube World. It's actually updated. It just
Well, yeah, but
came out
I was
on
upset
beta.
with Cube World when they broke the hang gliders.
Oh, yes.
Because you used to be able to
Infinite
fly
hang gliding?
forever, and now you can't
Yeah.
anymore.
Yeah.
Sure, I think you can.
Nope, you can't. They fixed it. But yeah,
They
this
should
looks-
run like
this looks, I don't know.
Well,
I don't know how this looks.
the game that I'm actually looking forward to the most is hands down the new Batman, Arkham Knight. I don't know why. I'm not a big DC fan, but yeah, Arkham Knight, absolutely. That's my thing. That and Grand Theft Auto for the PC, because I want to see it in 60 frames per second. But yeah.
Grand Theft Auto. Gotta get the hookers. Gotta
Oh
catch
yeah,
'em.
you got to pick up hookers, do your thing, and then get your money back, because that's what a self-respecting adult does.
Yes.
So,
Self-respect.
And then rob the bank that's right next door.
of course. I mean, you got to have a heist here and there. So,
Also explosions.
but yeah, so
Many explosions.
you guys, I think that's about it, isn't it?
That's it.
Except
It is.
for the biggest name of
Fan-freaking-tastic.
you gotta get
Uh-oh,
Final Fantasy 15.
Uh-oh.
Final Fantasy 15.
Yeah, I
I'm calling
can't do
it
it. Can't do it.
game of the decade. I'm calling it. It's the same people that made Final
Decade.
Fantasy 7 making Final Fantasy 15.
Yeah, we'll see.
It's gonna be good.
We'll see.
It's hot.
Okay, so you guys, we're moving on to our final little part, and that would be our closing statements. So, yeah, what do you guys want to leave the audience with? Who wants to go first? All right, screw it. Pent, go ahead.
Nothing.
Do it last.
Thanks for
Nothing.
watching. See you next week.
Awesome. Coles.
I hope you don't miss the koala too much.
Never.
I
We love
I
having
do
you.
miss the koala.
You look pretty fuzzy. You look pretty fuzzy anyway.
Yeah, it's
Like
true.
a
Alright, you can
koala.
see the koala for like
Oh,
2
there, it's a
seconds.
koala.
There he
There he
is.
is. Yay.
Oh,
And
God.
he's gone.
This guy. All right, so for me, you guys, don't bot in World of Warcraft. That's
And
what I
don't
That's
get
how you
caught.
banned
Don't
because
get caught not botting.
yeah, because apparently I bot all the time,
all the time.
and
You must
so
have been the previous
6 months
RuneScape
banned.
player.
yeah, I am completely a detriment to the World of Warcraft. So
Obviously.
whatever. Finally, Ron,
It shows in all the gold you made.
right? I have like 10,000, maybe.
Just a shout out. Just a shout out to Brox. He said that Kentucky was going to go 39-1. Obviously, he was wrong.
Oh, that sucks.
They went 38-1, but he did say that he was predicting Duke to win it all. That's still on the table.
Yeah, there you go. Duke's supposed to be pretty good from what I hear. I don't know. I don't know anything about sports,
Basketball.
but that's just me.
Prox,
All right.
if you make a bunch of
I
money,
just follow it, so
share
if
it with
someone
us.
says something about it, I know something about it.
Yeah.
Just pretend, yeah, I saw that.
Right? Sure. I knew they were going to win.
Yeah, remember that play? Yeah.
Right?
That
You
play-
know that
That's
one
exactly
thing
what I
did
felt
that
like.
one time.
Do you guys watch The Last Man on Earth?
No, I'd like to though.
It's not quite as it's a little bit of a bait and switch. I mean, it's kind of like a regular sitcom, but it's relatively funny.
Mhm.
But there's a part where they're like, "What's your favorite movie?" And the one spoilers, there's more people than just one person after a few episodes. She's like, "Yeah, The Shawshank Redemption," and the guy's like, "Yeah, that's my favorite movie too." She's like, "Oh yeah, what was your favorite scene?" He's like, "The part where the Shawshank got redeemed."
Sounds about appropriate.
No, he's like, yeah, dude, clearly had never seen it, but
Yeah.
You know, along those lines that we were talking about amateur tag, and the description here says, grab the paint gun device and solve brand new test chambers in ways you've never solved them before.
Very true.
They're brand new test chambers.
Yes.
You've never solved them before.
Nope. Because they're
Obvious
brand new.
statement is obvious.
Yup. Thank you, Captain Obvious.
Absolutely.
All right. So, yeah, I don't have anything for you guys, except, of course, thank you very much for coming out. We appreciate
Thank you
your attendance as always. And so, for the Six Gaming Podcast, I am Showsan.
I'm Penth.
I'm no longer the cute koala, but I'm cold.
And I am not a murder victim
Not
That's
a
good.
murder victim
yet.
yet. Yeah, soon. So with that, Ron, take it away, sir.
See you, bye.